There is a story we all keep telling ourselves that we are not enough, we are not made for this, we can't do this, just like everything you can imagine that just limits you. But the story is not only yours. There are many people in the world, but this story has been planted by doubts, fears, and the situation a person has been grown from. And today we are just rewriting this story in a way that will make you the king of the story, and you will gain the power to write the story in your own words. You will have the power to let the story end how you want to, and you will have the power wherever it goes. Here is a question for you. Have you ever felt like you are stuck? You are just running through the circle and you are just drowning, you are just not making progress, you are just being frustrated, angry, and every time just like, oh, what is happening to me? I'm sure you all have been into this kind of situation, but today I'm gonna break this cycle with you. Yeah, you who is watching this video, and all together we are gonna break this in a way that may give you a new way of thinking and may also give you a new life, a new mindset, a new developed high persona thinking. I'm not gonna use that old things and that everyone does who just gives motivation and some words that are just empty. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just doing it with real, actionable, planned, and executable steps which must change your life in the way that you want to see it. Let's start with the truth of the motivation. Motivation is just the root of everything we do, but motivation doesn't sit in a couch and that is waiting for you to come and grab it. The real thing is discipline. When you are disciplined enough, people just get motivated by seeing you. Now we are coming just to the first point, that is making your mindset. You just need a mindset that is ready to fight in every kind of situation, not just physical fighting, but the one who knows how to fight mentally is the one who is the real winner, because he has won halfway the battle in his mind only, and the rest is just followed by the real situations, by the physical things. So your mindset is not just your set of thinking, what you are thinking every moment. No, it is just like a garden. Think of a garden. You can't reap mango if you have sown the orange. This is a common phrase, almost everyone uses it. Why you are doing like that, telling up the negative things in your mind every time? I feel rejected, I feel this kind of whatever negative you can imagine. Whenever you get a negative thought, you just have to replace it. You just can't avoid it because thought is involuntary. Let's take an example. You say in your mind that I am not made for this is out of my zone. Then you just have to replace this thought with that I am just made for this, I am enough to do this, and I can do this. Maybe I can take longer, maybe I can get some kind of setbacks, but I will definitely do this. If you start doing like this, then in 1 to 2 or 3 months, most probably you will be on a far greater level than what you are right now, because you are just weeding out whatever the negative crops in your garden is present there. And this is not only reprogramming your brain, but you are just about to think in a way that is way healthier for your mind, as well as this is a type of mindset that the world needs. You can use this skill to solve other people's problem as well. You can do anything out of it. Just do this simple thing. See yourself having an eye-to-eye connection with yourself and say, hey, what's up? I'm just gonna do something great today and I'm just feeling happier. It may feel a kind of weird that what you are doing. Maybe some people can watch you and say, what he is doing. Let them watch. Just reprogram yourself like this and meet to me 6 months later into the comments. Let's jump to the second point. That is, I think, the root of the everything you do. That is action. If you don't take action, then someone else gonna take it on behalf of you, and you're just seeing and saying that, yeah, what the hell is happening? My life is not in my control, and some things like that. What we are gonna talking about is totally the action that you must take on behalf of you. It is your life. You must have listened or heard, oh, it is very small thing, I am not gonna do small things, I am just gonna do bigger things. One day I will do very much big and I will just have $1 million into my bank account. One day I will just do a big thing and I will just travel all the world. Everything, like they just want to do big thing in every way. Everything they see, they just want to do bigger and bigger. But there is no such kind of bigger thing exists. Actually, there is the small things that is just seen as the bigger thing. Let's take an example. You are seeing me into the video. Where did I came from? Did I come directly onto the earth like this? Whatever height I have, whatever physique, whatever hand, and whatever you are seeing into the video, did I come like this? Did I directly come from the space like an alien? No. I was just as a small born child. I grew up like day by day, year by year, and what you are seeing me in my 20s. So it took me 20 years to be like this, and 20 years just happened day by day. And in the same way, the bigger thing that people are talking about, that you also think about, that you have to do the bigger thing. It is not the bigger thing actually. It is the thing that is just made by the smaller things, and the one who knows to take small actions is the one who knows how to win the game ultimately. Don't underestimate the power of small things, because if you are not gonna take small actions, you are never gonna reach that bigger aim or bigger compilation of reward you want to have. That's a sad truth, but the world is chasing behind the bigger thing. Let the world do whatever it does, but from now you are gonna take small actions every day. Insignificant action, I say. Small actions are also not counted as small action that needs to be significant. They're just an insignificant action, just like clean a corner of your room that may seem dirty. Take a notebook and revise one page of it. Take a self-help book and read 1 to 2 pages of it. But the most important thing is what you have to do it every day. Small actions just only compound when you are gonna take it consistently, and consistently taking the small actions is the way to have a bigger reward or bigger goal achieved in a certain period of time. Remember, your race is unique. You don't have to be the part of a rat race. Choose your own way and run accordingly. We are made uniquely. We have to choose our way uniquely in order to have less obstacles. And you may also know that the road less taken is the road that has less traffic, and ultimately you are gonna reach your goal soon. And now the real thing comes, that is momentum. When you have a good mindset and you are just taking enough action to just execute the thing, whatever builds is known as momentum. And when you are just known to the pleasure of momentum, you are just acknowledged to the real feeling of momentum, then you are never gonna stop, because the one who has just felt the enjoy the momentum provides just submerged into it properly and never want to come back. There is no way back. The hardest part of the journey is taking of the first step. After you take the first step, you just have to switch to the second step, and every step you are just gonna take is building your momentum consistently, and you're just gonna feel that in your way. Just try it your way. Once you have taken the first step, then the second step becomes whatever easier, then the third step becomes easier than the second, and so on, just continues. It is just like a roller coaster ride. Once you have gone up to the hill, this was the hardest part. This was the part that burnt most of the fuel of the roller coaster machine. And now what comes? It comes the downhill journey. This is the journey where the machine may be off. You are still experiencing the same kind of wind blowing into your face and the same kind of speed you are just facing, and overall the enjoy is of next level. So just try to integrate it into your actions, and if you are taking step by step action, then this is gonna happen to you surely. All you have to do is to just push the first step, take the second step, third step, and accordingly your journey will be much more enjoyable and less effort putting. Just the listening of this thing is causing a kind of euphoria into the mind. Imagine how would be the real experience of the same thing. So what you are gonna do for this? Set tiny goals, like I am doing 2 pages of reading every day. Achieve it, then do the next, then achieve it, and this will build your momentum, and you will be just starting to feel pleasure of the momentum, and you will just build your way on your own, because your life is unique. Each of your success remind you that you are made to achieve the impossible, because the impossible word says I am possible, and you are made for it. And the momentum will just help you realize this as soon as you have built it. No one is coming to save you. You have to do it in your own way. And in actual thing, you are not born to be saved. You are just born to just fight and make your own way. make yourself stronger. When this happens, you are just gonna realize how beautiful this life is. It is not just made into your comfort zone and into the four walls you like to be in the whole day. Everything you need is just inside you. You don't need any kind of external things, any kind of people to validate you. You have to take the right action at the right time, and the right time is what you know. The right time is now. It is not 1 month later, 2 months later, or 1 year later, or 6 months later, or any kind of time later. Okay, it's just this moment, and it is the only moment that you have. Oh shit, the moment is passing. I can't just go to the moment that was 5 seconds ago. There is a feature in the YouTube that you can rewind the video, but you just can't have this in real life. I can't go back into whatever I said 5 minutes ago or 5 seconds ago. So this is the time all you have. Yeah, you have to take actions in this time only, and remember, this is the time, this is the second, this is the moment that is gonna build everything and gonna change your life. And the one who learned this thing only, he is going to make everything whatever he wants, and he's gonna change many lives, not only his life. So what are you waiting for? Start now. When you have done it, when you have achieved some kind of level, just come back to the comments and write a beautiful comment and whatever you have experienced, so that I may also realize whatever I am contributing is just fruitful and it's just changing the lives of some people out there struggling and making hard efforts. Also, don't keep it to yourself only. If it is helping you, then just help others by sharing these videos to the people who you want also to achieve some kind of greater level in their life. Let's spark a chain reaction and let us grow together. That is all I can say. This is my Instagram. You can add me up there, and we are the Generation Z, and Generation Z is gonna be